A girl named Laura Goby let her baby brother's hamster go under the cupboards because she's a B word and she's full of stupidity. So while me and my mum were cleaning out the hamster, Spidey, I let my sister have Spidey with her. And then me and my mum went to go and clean the hamster, like clean out the bedding and stuff like that. Excuse me. So while we were doing that, my sister had Spidey on the stairs, which was no problem. And I wanted my sister to keep an eye on Spidey. And I didn't want Spidey to go in my rooms just in case if he shits or pisses in my rooms. And that wouldn't do. So yes, while we were cleaning up, like my sister was at the stairs. So while we were literally almost cleaned up, and all of a sudden my sister had let Spidey on the floor. And as I said, I wanted my sister to keep an eye on Spidey. So I had no problem with Spidey running into the bathroom on the floor. But I didn't want him running in the other room where the cupboards were. Just in case if he would go under the cupboards. Then all of a sudden, just as we had nearly finished, my sister had not kept an eye on Spidey, and then Spidey ran under the goddamn cupboards where it would be difficult to get him out. So after me and my mum had cleaned the cage out, it was all finished. So what we had to do was to try and get Spidey out. And then I was trying everything I can to get Spidey out. I was being gentle with him. I wasn't like trying to harm him or anything, because obviously it's my hamster that I paid for. Which isn't a lot of money, by the way, at Pets at Home. So my sister was literally trying to take charge of my own goddamn hamster, telling me what I can or can't do with my own fucking hamster. And after I'd had enough with my sister, like taking charge and stuff like that, I decided to go and have a go at her, because it was her own fucking fault that she let my own hamster, run into, like, under the goddamn cupboards, not even keeping an eye on him and stopping him. Because I know my sister had let him go under the goddamn cupboards. And then on my sister's funny side, if that makes sense to you, she thought that was funny of Spidey going under the cupboards and, like, literally trying to climb up the goddamn cupboards. Like, he was literally on the corner of the wall. The reason why I didn't find this funny was because Spidey can literally poo or piss in there. And the worst thing is, there's wires in the goddamn cupboards. Like, literally, like on the walls where it's difficult to get to because, like, the cupboard's in the way. There's literally wires behind the cupboard. And Spidey could have eaten it. I don't know what it was, whether it could be internet or stuff like that, or electricity. Because if Spidey had like been chewing the wires, like the cables and stuff like that, we all know who to blame. That would be all my sister's fault. Yeah, it would be my sister's fault for letting Spidey shit and piss, or even nibbling the wires, breaking the electricity, because of her stupidity of letting Spidey on the floor where he would literally run under the cupboards where it would be difficult to get to him. And to add to that, we wouldn't know how long Spidey would be under the goddamn cupboards for, whether it would be an hour or so. So I said to my mum, help me move the cupboards, so we carefully moved it. And then I had the chance to get Spidey and then put him back in the cage. It's not like I was going to pounce on him or anything. My sister even thought that if Spidey comes out from under the cupboard, she'd think I'm going to pounce on Spidey, even though I wasn't going to. She doesn't realise that she has her head so far up her own arse that I know what to do with my goddamn hamster. So that's what makes my sister more stupid and thick than I am. Because At least I wouldn't be like that with my sister's hamster, despite that she already had a hamster before, and it had passed away, sadly, and I do miss her, which is Gloria, of course. At least I wouldn't be doing that to one of my sister's hamsters. Let her hamster, like, go on the floor, and where she would just, like, or it, whichever, it was a girl hamster my sister had, which is Gloria. At least I wouldn't do that, like, let my sister's hamster go all over the place where it would go under the cupboards and that, because I keep my very good eye on it. Because whenever I have Spidey out, I always kept my eye on him, no matter where he went. And what did my sister do today? Didn't even keep a fucking eye on him. Like, didn't keep an eye on Spidey. If my sister wanted to have a hamster of her own, or even another hamster, she should get one for her own. Buy her own. She should buy her own fucking hamster. And if she wanted my hamster, then I would have to charge her a lot of money. Because despite how she keeps on taking charge, like trying to be in charge of Spidey than me, like telling me what to do, even with my own hamster. It's my fucking hamster, my money. I will do what I want with Spidey. It's not like I said before. It's not like I'm going to harm him or abuse him. I'm not that kind of person who would do that. But my sister needs to learn to stop taking charge with my own fucking hamster. Like I said before, she should buy her own hamster. Get another hamster for herself. So that way, she would stop taking charge of my own fucking hamster. So because my sister was really stupid and letting Spidey go in under the cupboards by not keeping an eye on him, I don't think I can trust her again with Spidey. Because this is a prime example why I don't trust my sister. Not because I can't, I don't. But if she's going to continue doing shit like this again, trust me when I say this, I will not be able to trust her again with Spidey. Like, I can't trust her with Spidey. Because I know when people like her are so stupid. But that's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so you will not miss another video. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day and night to you all. Peace out. Underwater.